Hello ma'am, my name is Ajay Jadhav and today's date is 31 December and today I will choose topic actuator. Actuator is an application that most important aspect of the application's life cycle very that critical we can that going up a benefit applications also as a push application and managing up a gradually becomes has to that critically importance of actuators. In this always as a recommended as a monitor to applications as a both while we can development of a phase at a production as a that production of a phase for we can say for the same of we can use of a spring boot provided of actuator dependencies that will be use of a monitor as a and manage of a spring boot applications by the actuators and actuators helps his endpoint can achieve of a purpose of a monitoring which is a help to the spring boot we can have achieve above that objective. Spring boot as a actuator dependencies used to monitor and manage of the spring web applications. We have used that monitor and manage of applications manage of application which is a help of a HTTP endpoint of a spring boot actuator. In last that will be in last we can develop of managing and your applications art has the most important aspect of applications life cycles is very critical that as a benefit to our applications. Also that when we can push up application of productions and managing of gradually we can becomes of critically that will be that will be give that importance of accurator is always is recommended of a monitor and application of a while we can develop of a phase and will be that will be that production phase in for the same of a use of cases spring boot is providing of accurate dependencies that is used to always monitor and manage of a spring boot that application based of accurator and accurator cells is endpoint you have to achieve our purpose and monitoring that will be that will be help our application of a spring boot we can relate or achieve the help about that objective spring boot and accurator dependencies used to monitor the manage of spring and application we have to monitor and manage of applications the manage of application which is the help of HTTP endpoints and where we can has to JMX working into the spring accurator that will be working on spring accurator working spring that advantages that what is the advantage of spring accurators. Accurators application as a increase over customer satisfaction. It is a reduced amount of downtimes and it will be a good productivity, improve our cyber security management, increase of conversations, configuration of a accurator order and used to hibernate to validator that is configured to the necessary of a spring boot spring boot in our project. Dependencies for accurator to use to accurator and has following dependencies in our applications as a project of that setting of a user entity as a that entity class representing of a represent of model data and explain of that class is simple into bin who as a property has written into the JSON response by the REST API and as a gate to method that will be a library of a use of a getter setter used to automatically runtime and use of @ data annotations. that time we can use at the rate data annotation. Thank you, ma'am.